A lot of people want me to make their dream man, which I unfortunately can't. Hey Harper's Bazaar, it's Nara Aziza Smith, and today I'm gonna answer your burning questions. Do I wait until everyone's like, okay. What is your first memory of cooking? It's probably me being in the kitchen with my grandma and her chopping potatoes with a very dull knife, but that introduced me to cooking and it looked kind of fun to me. Yeah. What is the first TikTok meal you made from scratch? I think it was a while ago, it was like a year or two ago, I posted making bread and jam for my kids and people had a lot of opinions on that. A lot of people were like, who's gonna feed their kids breakfast 3 hours later? Or who's gonna take 7 hours to bake some bread when your kids want breakfast? But it's all just fun. And I do feed my kids in between, obviously. How often are you at the grocery store? That's a very good question. I usually do a big shop once or twice a week, and then I find myself at the grocery store probably every single day. I just shop for general groceries that I always kind of get, or fresh produce, or anything that I'm kind of craving in that moment, or that my husband mentions, or my kids want. Sometimes I'll have a really cool idea and be like, I want to make candy from scratch, so more sugar for that. But usually it's just pantry staples or fridge staples that I use for my videos. My pantry is pretty full. It's not organized. What is the wildest from scratch video request you've seen in your comments? Probably making electricity or water. A lot of people want me to make their dream man, which I unfortunately can't, but those are probably the wildest ones. What is the most overrated ingredient? Truffle. I don't like when people put truffle on every single thing. Sometimes it's great, but you don't have to overdo it, and some things just don't need truffle. Who are your favorite celebrity chefs? Gordon Ramsay, probably. I love how he yells at people. Or Martha Stewart, she's just an icon. How far in advance do you plan your TikTok recipes and videos? That depends on what I'm doing and what my current situation looks like. Sometimes I'm traveling, so I pre-plan some things and I pre-shoot some stuff, or I just kind of make it up the night before and I'm like, ooh, that would be cool tomorrow. Or a lot of the times I film what I would naturally do already, like my meal prep videos. I would naturally meal prep anyway, so I just film that, or making different dinners, or making my kids things that they requested, because they actually do request those things. So yeah, it depends. It's a mix of things.
Does Lucky help you film?
No. He doesn't. I'm very specific with how I want my angles and how I want it shot and how I want it to look. So he's offered, I've just politely declined. What's your family's go-to comfort meal? It has to be chicken noodle soup. I don't know what it is about a good chicken noodle soup if you do the whole thing properly. It's just so good. I have it in the summer, in the winter. I don't care how hot it is. I will always want a chicken noodle soup. What is a recent homemade meal your kids refuse to eat? Something with fish. I don't know what it is, they think fish is gross. So I've tried breading it, I've tried frying it, I've tried steaming it, everything, but they still won't have it. So probably that. I feel like my kids are pretty good when it comes to eating, but what we've always done is just feed them whatever we're eating. So whatever we're eating, they're eating, and I'm not making separate meals. And some people, I don't know, have opinions on that, but I think it's helped them to become less picky. And I'm also not wanting to be in the kitchen any longer than I need to make a meal, and just having them try the thing at least. German or American cuisine? I'll have to pick German just because it feels nostalgic to me. German. It's, oh. It's this thing called Jägerschnitzel. It's basically just a schnitzel with mushroom sauce on it, and then I just love having french fries with it. Or this thing that's very specific to where I'm from, it's called Frankfurter Grüne Soße, and it's basically just this like creamy sauce with a bunch of herbs, and you just have it with steamed potato. What does a date night with Lucky look like? Sometimes I cook an elaborate meal depending on like what we're doing. Sometimes we love a good takeout. Do you style yourself for your TikTok videos? Yes, I do. I love throwing on a good dress, as you guys probably know, but then sometimes if I have a full-on evening gown on, I'm probably not gonna wear that in real life, but sometimes I do. I like surprising Lucky with different outfits, but I don't always wear really insane dresses to cook. How do you keep your clothes so clean in the kitchen? That's a mystery to me. I don't know. Every time I'm done cooking, I look down and I think that I would see a messed up outfit, but I don't, so I don't really know how I do it. I really wish I had an answer because I'm surprised myself, because even when I eat food, I usually spill because I'm a toddler. I don't know how they stay clean. It's a mystery to me. What is one item that you'd never buy from a store again? It depends on where I am and what I'm doing. Right now, I'm really into making ice cream, so I don't pick up ice cream from the store anymore. I just make it myself because I can customize it however I want, and I'm quite picky with that as well. So I want to collaborate with some of my favorite ice cream places and bring out flavors, so let's see whether that's something that you'll see soon. Which from scratch meal are you the most proud of? Probably my grilled cheese I made. I made the bread, the cheese, the pesto, and the butter. It was the best grilled cheese I've had, but I haven't made it since. What's your best advice for first-time chefs in the kitchen? Invest in a good, sharp knife. I had the dullest knives for the longest time, and buying a really good knife block saved my life. Also, invest in quality pots and pans because they're gonna last you so much longer than if you buy cheap ones. And buy a KitchenAid. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out the October issue of Harper's Bazaar. Bye, guys.